There's no sugarcoating this one.
This is bad news. The bad news is it's bad news. Higher energy prices are bad news.
Residential power prices set to rise by 18% or up to $227 a year in New South Wales, 12% or $165 a year in southeast Queensland, and 9% or $124 a year in South Australia, with small business facing even bigger increases.
The biggest driver across the board is wholesale costs. There are pressures on prices at the moment, driven mainly by coal and gas prices.
The hikes announced by the energy regulator today apply only to default market offers, the deal you get when you don't look for a better deal.
Only about 10% of customers are actually on these standing offer prices. Most customers are on market offer prices, and the prices under those contracts are normally lower.
But because the default offer is used as a benchmark by power companies to set their prices, the bill pain is expected to be widespread.
I'd be surprised if any of them aren't going up by anywhere from 5 to 100+%.
Some are already feeling the pinch.
We've seen 4 or 5 smaller retailers announce what they're doing. One of those retailers has hiked rates twice in 2 weeks. One of those rates, the off-peak rate, has gone up by 285% in a fortnight. We are on the verge of a full-blown crisis in the energy market.
The ousted Morrison government has been accused of hiding the extent of the crisis from voters. Today's announcement originally slated for May 1.
They sat on this report, they approved its delay until after the election. This is very much the legacy of Angus Taylor. They put power prices up and they've been dishonest.
In Queensland, the state government is chipping in to help.
We are going to provide Queenslanders with a $175 cost of living rebate.
Yeah. Victoria, which announced a 5% rise in its default price earlier this week, is offering a $250 rebate just for visiting the state's energy comparison website.
Get switching. You can save sometimes 20% or more by switching to a cheaper plan. There are still some cheap plans around.
The new federal government promising that hope is on the horizon.
Renewable energy is the cheapest form of energy. The good news is that Australia now has a government which will bring on more renewable energy through our investment in the grid. That's the better news for the Australian people.
Oh, that kind of talk, just contact your energy provider, drives me crazy. Has anyone ever tried to change a bank account, or it's enough to keep up with just the normal life chores and admin, let alone doing that?
But it's that thing of, if you're not proactive, you don't get if you don't ask.
No.
Because I called our energy provider about 18 months ago. I couldn't believe how much they were prepared to slash it when I said I was going to walk if they couldn't come up with a better deal.
Well, that might have been a Lisa Wilkinson thing.
Yeah,
maybe.
Hello, it's Wilco here.
I will walk. Oh, no. By the way, that kind of talk gets less annoying when you don't do that voice.
Right, does it?
Yeah.
I thought it might be more effective.
No.
OK, noted. Yeah. Noted.
Might need to save some money and wean myself off my Smurf nightlight. That's mine. Time to be a...
And nobody doubts that you do actually have a Smurf night.
It's time to put my big boy pants on.
It's not the one female Smurf, is it?
Oh,
it's not Smurfette.
It's not Papa Smurf. I'm some kind of weirdo.
I don't know how you roll in the dark.
And you'll never find out, Kate.